Tap that with a fuzzy hammer.
Stop that. What the fuck did you just say?
Not even close.
Tap that with a fuzzy hammer.
Yeah. Your lips don't move a lot when you're talking. I've noticed now. I never noticed before. Oh, the cup of coffee in the big time.
Coffee in the big time.
What's up, everyone? We're back. Welcome to 0 Days Since. It's the podcast where two founders journal their story of building a wooden purse brand, and we have fun doing it. My name's Jason, and I'm a woodworker.
And I am Chelsea. I am a designer.
How are you doing?
I'm so tired. I'm super low energy, but I'm doing my best.
Oh, we're going to get fired up, though. This is
going to be a really fun topic today.
These are always, I think, an opportunity for us to like kind of detach a little bit because we're forced to for whatever time, the next hour of just being able to have fun.
Yeah, just kind of, we can drink and chit chat and relax and not have to think about all the things we have to do.
We have a little bit of an agenda, but then we get to play a game.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
It'll be fun. So, and then we get to like announce some cool stuff. That's, what do you call it? Like maturing with the New York Fashion Week stuff.
Yes. Yeah. Super excited. We did talk about New York Fashion Week last time, right? Okay.
We did talk about it.
So that's not a surprise.
Yep. So now it's evolving. So.
Yeah. It's going to be fun.
Nice.
We have the color story back there. I don't know if you could see it on the camera or not, but my little color story's back there.
Yeah. So you're working through it. Where are you at with that? I guess, do we want to get into, that's exciting.
Yeah. Going into it, I was like, I'm going to design the purses and then I'm going to design the dresses.
Okay.
That's not how it's coming out. No, because I was like, I was having a hard time designing all of the purses, and then because it was all coming to me at one time, so I would design the purse, and then because I think I have 4 that I'm feeling really comfortable with.
Okay.
Almost completely designed the interiors.
Yeah.
And so then I was like, okay, but this is the dress. So then I was just naturally kind of creating the whole look, mentally.
Sure.
So it was all kind of just happening at one time, and I think that that's working better for me personally as a process, just to make it all cohesive.
Very cool.
So we'll see how that goes when it comes to technically designing it all. Yeah. So
and these are cool.
Yeah.
Because we are doing these kind of like shirts here.
Yes.
As kind of a way of raising some funds.
Yeah.
So you've been working on some of this stuff, like the Timber Tote, limited
but
edition, the shirts, and now you're getting into the actual what's going to be on.
Yeah, because this situation has nothing to do with the actual collection.
We'll kind of
itself.
talk through, I think, a little bit of this, but I
this
figure
is
maybe we get into our drinks
aesthetic
first, and then we can dive into that. But it's certainly evolving, and I'm going to be coming along for the ride with you as well, because I've never done this before. So I'm curious to see how it goes.
Yeah, you're going to, who's the, I'm going to make you watch The Devil Wears Prada.
Okay. Meryl Streep, right?
Yeah, and we're going to watch seasons like 1 through 3 of Project Runway.
Okay. I'd get into that because I'm like living that.
Yeah. I think after season 3, it got a little weird, but seasons 1 through 3. Tim Gunn, gotta love him.
Very cool. So can we switch gears and go to the drink here? So I don't know if you want to just kind of pull this thing up, but do you want to explain it a little bit?
So, it was your present. You explained.
Okay. So for Christmas, Marielle got me this. And so she thought, it was really kind of cool. So if you look at this thing, and I thought this would fit with you really well because it looks like just a bunch of books.
Yes.
So why don't you pull out the first one there?
Okay.
So this was a set that we got. I guess Marielle got it from Costco of all places.
Yeah, that's what you said.
So which is really kind of interesting.
So
but it looks like books. So you pull out the first book here. Yeah. And it's a whiskey tour of the world. Yeah. So when you open it up.
And there's whiskey inside.
Yeah. Isn't that really kind of cool? God. Yeah. So let's see. Oh, Jesus. I was going to grab the book.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they've got a couple different ones here.
I already know which one I want to do.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Well, get it.
I'm working on it.
So
remember which one it's in.
They've got one book that actually talks about all of the different ones that they've collected over all the way across the world. They've got some Ireland here, US, Scotland, France, you know what I mean? So they've got, and then they talk a little bit about.
I'm going to break these.
That'd be perfect. Actually, that'd give us great content.
No, because then I'll bleed him.
Oh, that's great. Not for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, but it teaches you a little bit of this, and then you get a little taste. And then another one of the like books, quote unquote books, actually had these Glencairns. Yeah.
This is so cute and like clever and
Isn't it fun?
right up my alley. I mean, I love anything bookish. Literally, if I could make anything relate back to books, I will.
Yeah.
Pretty sure the one I want is in here. It's
Okay.
in second edition. Yeah.
Oh.
So I want the black, it's a rye whiskey. I mean, aged in American oak barrels. It's number 11 in volume 2.
Okay. Well, you can even say a little bit about it.
That's all I have. It's
Once
in
you
the
get
book.
it out. Oh. No. I was going to give you the book.
Oh, okay.
While I'm getting mine out.
Okay.
Keep going.
Oh, okay.
The logistics.
Yeah.
Was kind of a nightmare, I think.
Yeah.
Here, give you that.
We did not practice this.
We did not practice.
Okay. So I picked whiskey from Peru, which is really fun.
That is fun. Okay.
There it is. Okay.
There you go.
So this is from Don Michael Distillery. It's the black whiskey rye. It was founded by husband and wife team Michael Karila and I'm going to butcher these names. I'm so sorry. Diana. It should be Diana. I feel like that's how it's pronounced. It's got a lot of A's in it, but I think it's Diana Millen Mayer. And it produces the most awarded whiskey in South America made from Andean black corn. So it's located just outside of Lima, Peru, and is the forefront of Peruvian whiskey innovation and its award-winning black whiskey.
Very cool.
And so following the success of Don Michael Black Whiskey comes Black Whiskey Rye, which makes its debut in this little tour of the world whiskey. And it's the first Andean rye whiskey in the world, which is fun. The mash bill is 51% rye and is imported from the highlands of Colorado. How
Very cool.
cute.
You gonna read the whole thing?
Well, just one more thing. The barrels are heavily toasted for the distillery by
cool.
Kelvin Cooperage in Kentucky and then shipped to Peru. So
That's cool.
We've got a little touch of kind of everywhere in this whiskey. That's kind of fun.
I love that. It's
Okay.
fun, right?
So that's the one I'm drinking.
All right, let's see. I got to find mine. Okay, here we go. So I'm doing one
You found
from...
that so fast.
I know, right? I got lucky. Mine's from Japan.
Oh, you
Yeah.
do like the Japanese whiskey. You keep like leaning towards it.
I've
every now
gotten it
and then.
before, well, just because I
Yeah.
have been there too. So I
Yeah.
was like, oh, I thought it might be cool to bring this thing back. So, this is just a stone's throw away from the Osaka Bay in the fishing village of Asaki.
Yeah.
Akashi? Well, I went there. I didn't learn how to speak it too much. Let's see, but it's got a sherry cask finish. It's got some rich vanilla and apricot on the nose, sweet and mellow spices. Then it finishes with some orange zest.
That sounds so good. Wait, can I see mine again? I want to see what my notes are going to be.
You're like, can we share them? Nope.
Yeah. Toasted corn, hints of vanilla, and a smoky, slightly spiced undertone. Toasted nuts and spices combined with caramel, honey, and a touch of butter.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Fun, right?
Are we just pouring the whole thing?
I was going to. Unless you want to go halvesies and then share them that way. Yeah, let's do that. We'll see what happens. Hey,
right,
cheers for the tour around the world.
Tour around the
Clink.
world.
Right, James?
Click. Okay. Let me read my quote really quick because we are talking about 0 days since everyone wants a piece.
Yeah.
So basically what this episode is going to be about is some of the collaborations we've done, just what those relationships and conversations look like, some of the really awesome networking opportunities we've embarked upon, and
Sure.
that, and then how those relationships have opened us up to new opportunities that we may or may not have expected.
Yeah,
from
totally.
them.
Or even just, I want to throw out like a little why.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
let's hear it.
The quote is kind of funny. From Jonathan Edward Durham. You ever hear somebody describe you in a really glowing terms and think, oh my God, what kind of manic episode was I having when I met this person? Like, please take it down a notch. I cannot cash that check.
I cannot
Cash live
that
up
check.
to those expectations.
Yeah. That is funny.
So I thought that was kind of funny and a little like self-deprecating. I thought that was kind of fun.
Yeah,
like in a
it can be funny
self-deprecating way.
sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
So anyway, So we've had, we've been doing this for 2 years. Going on.
Yeah.
We're in our 3rd year
Just
doing
started.
this, which is crazy.
I know.
How fast it's all gone by. But the amount of people that we have worked with and is like so much fun.
Yeah.
And just the people we've met through working with those people. Or I think my favorite thing is when, the common consumer's reaction to us working with certain people and what we can do with other people's work and how we incorporate it into the purses and stuff like that, I think is a really fun reaction to be a part of.
Yeah, I remember when we were first starting, I guess our first real collaboration was with Jenny, with Lonely Angel. And so at that point, we hadn't started doing our own liners.
Right.
But what we could do with the laser was we were able to tone it down and do the engraving.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, Jenny, take some of your art. And so we gave her kind of the template and she was able to mock up, one of her pieces of arts. And so we were like, we'll stay consistent because we were into the fabrics, but we weren't printing our own at this point.
Right.
So you were like, okay, we can take these color stains, we'll do these kind of liners. And then she came up with basically a design that we engraved on it.
Right.
And so that one was really our first collaboration. And those things really blow people away when they saw those.
Yeah.
It was like tattooing wood almost.
It was, yeah. And I mean, her art style is so cool anyway. I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah.
And I think it was really fitting with just the overall aesthetic of Timber Tote to begin with. That fine line kind of art style.
Sure.
I think it fits really well with the overall look because it is a smaller purse and we have all these little teeny tiny lines. I don't know. There's a lot of different elements that I think fit in with hers really, really well.
Yeah. And it was almost like this was like an aha moment, I think, for the company because all of a sudden it gave Jenny another another canvas to put her art on.
Yeah.
And it also gave her this opportunity to, expand her merchandise, her selling capabilities. That some people maybe don't want to get tattooed, but they love her art.
Yeah.
This was another opportunity for her to showcase.
That's something that I talk with artists about all the time because since that, we work directly with, I think at this point, 5 artists.
Yeah.
And something I say to every single one of them is like, this is a opportunity for you to have a whole new medium in which people can enjoy your art because yes, they can buy your painting, they can buy a print, they can, put it on their wall and they only see it when they're home or, when they're happening to walk by the space that they're looking at it and they only get to enjoy it in a very specific environment. But this way, you put your art into something that they can take with them everywhere that they go.
Yes.
They take something that they resonate with that you have created and they get to add that to their ensemble and let that be a part of their personality for that day.
Yeah.
Which is a huge compliment to the artist.
Yeah.
Number one. And number two, it is such a big emotional response for a person to want to wear it. Yeah. Because I say it all the time, clothing is emotional.
Oh yeah.
Whether you believe me or not.
Well,
you in general, people in general. Well, it is an emotional experience.
And I'm starting to be more understanding of that being around you girls so much more and what you do all the time.
Yeah.
So.
Every time you hear a woman say, I have nothing to wear, it's not that she doesn't have the clothing. It means she has nothing that matches her personality that day.
That is a strong piece of advice I could have used when I was a teenager.
Like 20 years ago? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. That would have been so helpful.
Yeah.
Especially growing up, you know, nothing but brothers.
Yeah.
Boy cousins. Mm-hmm. I have nothing but sons. I'm like, I have no idea I'm like, you have plenty
Put
to
on
wear.
a t-shirt and jeans.
No, you don't get it. I don't. Now I do.
Yeah. On those days, I just go to the go see outfit and then I'm good to go usually. So
Nailed it.
yeah.
Now, so then our second, I think, collaboration that I remember, that was Ignacio.
Yeah.
And Ignacio has,
And he was so sweet about it.
he's been
and eager.
I mean, it's been so fun getting to know him.
Yeah.
And having him really kind of work with us. But he gave us, permission to use his, and he was such an encourager.
He was.
When he was doing it, because this was really our first try at printing on the fabric. So we were just like, oh, what do we use? And he was like, use ours.
I think that conversation initially with him too felt like a bit of an aha moment, because I feel like we've had a few of those throughout the progress of this, of like, this is actually something people like, this is working, this could be something big.
Yeah.
Like we are onto something. And it's when someone like Ignacio, who is, locally famous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people know who he is.
Really?
Like people really admire his work.
100%.
And when somebody like that is like take it, include me, like let me just be a part of it in some way. Like that felt like a really special gesture.
Yeah.
That he had the faith in us to be able to communicate his artwork in a impactful way.
Sure.
And then also trust us with the product itself.
Yeah.
That it was in good hands.
I don't know if I told you this, but one day in Proper, we were building some. I was like, listen, Ignacio, we're selling some of these. I was like, can we compensate you for, letting us use this stuff? And he goes, I don't want to. He's like, no, you ain't going to give me anything. He's like, you can buy me a drink every once in a while, but that's about the best you're going to do.
Yeah.
He was like, what I really want you guys to do is run with it.
Yeah.
It was like, nothing would make me more proud of letting you guys do this than to see you guys flourish and take off.
Yeah.
And so as this thing has continued to grow, I've just been able to see him always have like a smile whenever we're around, not just because his stuff, but he's like, you guys took my generosity, I guess. And he was like, you just use that as a platform to take off. And he's like, I'd love to hear what you guys are doing.
Right.
And to know I was a part of helping, it was like, that's it. That means so much to me.
Yeah. It's been, and he's always been like so happy to like sign one and post a picture. He's just very encouraging.
Well, and with him, now here's a unique artist. We could talk for hours with each one of them in particular, but his mural is 60 feet tall.
Yes, everybody knows it.
Yeah,
everybody recognizes it.
The reality of being able to have an original is so difficult. When he talks about the mural side, he does other stuff.
Right.
But here we can take a real mural and we're able to put it down into, a clutch style purse and let people take it. Those things always sell as soon as we make them.
Yeah.
Because people love it.
Yeah. Yeah. They're fun. So then who was next?
Gosh, I mean, Kathleen Arthur, is someone who I think comes in. Ralph is there as well.
Andrea
was she really, next. I think, was the next one that saw what we were doing. And she really was like, I want to be a part of this. Yeah. But she was like, she really wanted it from a business perspective. Right. So that was the one that really, we really took it off to being like, how, instead of just being like can we do it? Or, oh, this is helpful. This was like, can we actually participate in helping an artist?
That, and Andrea really pushed our boundaries as far as like what we were capable of in that moment.
Yes.
Because we were just barely getting to know the fabric printer. Mm-hmm. So we were learning with her collection on how to genuinely print, in a effective way. And
mass produce.
And between the two of us sitting in your living room with the Christmas tree in the background with 40 purses around us. And at the time we were like, we just made 40 purses in a month. And we're like, this is insane. Now we're up to like 30 a week.
Yeah.
So it's like fun to like look back on like these challenges that,
in the moment.
Yeah. That we met and then surpassed. And then that also kind of really pushed us into wholesale.
Yeah.
That was when we were first dabbling in it.
Yep.
And her orders really pushed us into that realm, and we were like, this is totally worth it.
And it was interesting too, because the collaboration wasn't even just about like, what can we do for her? Right. But then the other aspect of it was the Old Main Mercado licensing that we had. She did her own like mural of Old Main. Mm-hmm. And so she was like, hey,
that was happening simultaneously.
Can you get me in on that? And so we actually came up with an idea. We went to the licensing department and we were like, hey, what if we made this one? And now we had the rendering. So we actually rendered one, sent it over to licensing. And we're like, we're using a local artist mural of it, but we put it into this with the U of A, and they approved that. So now Andrea is able to showcase her piece
through the
U of A license without having to get her own license. So it was kind of this workaround that we were able to provide for her this opportunity.
Yeah, but that's kind of what it comes down to is like the artist is giving us an opportunity to reach a new demographic. You know, by the time they come to us, they have a following, they have a client base, and we are giving them a new medium in which to showcase their artwork. They're giving us an opportunity to reach a demographic we may not have met before. But then, you know, we also have things to offer them. Yeah. We have our own demographic. We have our own sort of other relationships that can connect with each other.
Totally.
So I think I just saw it was on TikTok. This girl was talking about stop entering rooms you have nothing to say in. So like, you know, networking. Yeah. You know, you are eager and you're excited about what you're trying to do, but you may not necessarily quite have the foundation in which to like jump off the deep end and like try to meet people to get help from. So you walk into a room and then you kind of don't really have anything to offer, but like the successful people aren't talking to people less successful than them. And the way she said it was really harsh. But I kind of liked it because it was like, make sure that you are in a place where you have something that can be mutually beneficial. Even if you are not as successful as the people you're in a room with, you might still have something to offer them. So lay your foundation down and like get it ready to go and then enter those rooms. And if you're not ready and you find yourself in a room, shut the hell up and listen and learn. So then the next time you're standing in that room, you have something to say. Love it. You have something to offer. So I think that because by the time we started working on these collaborations, we were about a year in, I think, close to. Yeah. And so we had a solid foundation of what we were doing. Sure. And then at that point, we were like, how do we build on top of it? Sure. How do we expand this? Because we're not changing the size. We're not changing the general design of it.
Yeah, because we've been approached about that.
Right. So how do we offer a different product without changing the product itself? Sure. Yeah. And that's where
And so now, I mean, we could take the list, you know, at Kathleen Arthur's, you know, that's great. You've kind of fangirled over her.
I still fangirl over her. You know, like, I love her.
Great stuff. Nice. It fits the purse really well, you know, just the really way that the designs are. Ralph, in the way he integrates color with the desert, you know, and his stuff is being showcased at the airport as well. So it's just like these iconic people too, you know? Yeah. And so these are some of from an artist standpoint, but then we started to say, what if we did collaborations with companies? Right. You know, and so now we've done wineries where they do their own labels, you know, in botanical gardens, said we want ours, you know, and so, and we can cater to that stuff. So,
and we have the capability and because of these opportunities that we have kind of taken and run with, we've put ourselves in a position where we are forced to elevate how we do it and what we offer people. So we don't have to have a 3D model situation, you know what I mean? Yeah. But the fact that we have the capability of it just elevates that experience for everyone involved. Yeah. So we can
we literally built like a whole showroom around that specific capability.
So like being able to, so we were like, this is working. This is great. This is a really great avenue in which to, you know, center this product around and to have the capability to customize for just one person or for an entire company is like a huge offering. Yeah. To be able to say that we have.
Now we've got something to give to them. Because like our newest one, like with Snugglebug, like that wasn't even on their radar, really. They come in there and within like 30 minutes we had one up on, and she was like, dude, that's exactly what I need. And now she's even talking about other pro shops that are like, we'll have that stuff in there. It's like, done.
Yeah. So it's fun.
Yeah, now everybody wants a piece.
Everybody wants a piece. And listen, we've got a piece for everybody.
Yay! Love that. I was going to switch gears a little bit. I was going to tell you this funny story just in regards to kids.
Oh, yeah.
So, you've got your almost 6-year-old. Jeez.
1 month, less than a month, 3 weeks.
How crazy is this that when we started the podcast, like we were
just
talking
turned
about
5.
how you turned 5 and now we're like,
now
they're almost 6, you know? Yeah. Like he's going to grow up with this podcast talking about him, right? No. And so my boys are almost 20 and 17 now. Insane. So my 20-year-old, he's like, hey, he's like, Mom, Dad, I got a deal for you. So he's got the old lady. Okay. You know, it's a car. Yeah. By the way, it's a car. But it's like a project car. It's a whole thing, but it's out in our front yard. We're trying to get, but it's great because it's getting him off screens and he's working on these things and he's got it working, but he's like, hey, I got a buddy who he's looking for a reliable car because this isn't, and I can get the old lady ready to go. Maybe we do a switch, but then all this stuff, right? So regardless of what the deal is that he's trying to make, here's what you have to look forward to is Jameson coming to you one day, 12 years from now, and he's going to start being like, hey, I got a deal for you, Mom.
He's doing that now.
Oh, then you're in bad shape.
He's like, I will make you a deal.
Yeah.
I stay up for 5 more minutes and then you get to kiss me goodnight.
Here's my deals are like, hey, I'll move some of this stuff out of the garage so I can get a project car in there to make a big mess.
Yeah, the deals just get bigger.
Oh my God, they're just getting expensive. And spread out. So.
Oh man, well, you gotta that's one of those things where you kind of gotta find the balance where like, okay, he's not on the screen anymore.
100%.
He's not staying up till 2 a.m, like playing video games.
Right, and he's kind of bankrolling because he's working hard. You know, he's saving his money because he's getting ready to do that aviation program. But he was like. He said this comment, he was like, you know, and I was thinking through this stuff and he's like, you know, money's not really an issue, you know, for me. And I was like, really? So as he was pitching this idea, I go and I look and I find a car lift where you get a car lift and it'll lift the Mustang up.
It's not a forklift, but it is a lift of some kind.
Yeah, we're getting there. So it was like $3,000, $4,000, something like that. And I was like, all right, well, put your money where your mouth is. What do you think of this? And he was like, that would be cool. And then Marielle's like, actually, that would be pretty cool. So I was like, oh, shoot.
You're like, this is kind of backfiring, but I guess we're going to go with it.
This might actually work out all right. So anyway.
Okay. Yeah. Well, on the other hand, mine is in the phase of asking 1,000 questions. And I have some of them written down because they are so funny. Just the way they're like phrased. Some of his questions. Are nails part of our bones?
Fair enough. Do you know the answer to these questions, by the way, as we're starting to go through?
I do. Nails are not part of your bones. They're a protein that grows out of your skin to protect your nail beds from when we had to climb rocks and shit.
Now, time out for a second. Before you get into more of it, what if you don't know the answer? Do you say, I don't know, let's figure it out?
Yeah, I say, I don't know, let's Google it. Let's learn together. Okay. And then we learn.
All right. So you'll have to let us know which one of these ones you didn't know.
Yeah, I will. Pertaining to Sonic the Hedgehog, because that's his current obsession. Yeah. Why is Eggman the bad guy? Well, because he keeps trying to take over the world and hurt Sonic because he wants to steal his quills. I think. From what I understand.
Okay.
This is one we did have to Google, and I thought it was a really interesting answer. Why are teddy bears named teddy bears?
Okay.
And it's because of Teddy Roosevelt.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I can't remember the exact situation, but there was something about Teddy Roosevelt getting a stuffed bear.
Okay.
And it became such an iconic moment for him, in his presidency, that they literally named the stuffed bear a teddy bear. It was not called a teddy bear until Teddy Roosevelt. Had one.
That's funny because real quick, it's Theodore Roosevelt.
Yeah.
And my middle name's Theodore, and so is Avery's, and we're 5 generations of Theodores. Yeah. And my dad is Craig, but they call him Ted. So
is it the Theodore bear?
It could be, I guess. Doesn't just roll off the tongue is good.
This one caught me by surprise because I was not expecting a legitimate punchline, but he got me, and it made me laugh. What did the wall say to the other wall?
You shared this one with me.
I'll meet you at the corner. I was not prepared for him to tell me a real joke. I was like on my ass laughing. That was so fun. And it's so funny coming from a 5-year-old who's like, joke is like, knock, knock, who's there at the wall?
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
You
like,
have no idea where this is going to go. Because like my boys, like we're raising a house. It's like a fart funny house.
Yeah.
And so these boys like come to the table with like perfectly timed jokes. And he's like, I'm just like,
and then he has
Marielle's cracking up because the boys will drop something on me, like your mom or something like that.
Yeah, it's so funny. He's like, he's getting the comedic timing down. It's pretty good. And it's like things that I can't really remember off the top of my head, but like it's so funny in the moment. But one last question, and it's just showing like his situational curiosity.
Sure.
We were like laying down and his head was like on my tummy. And he's like, why does your heart move around? And I was like, what? It doesn't. It stays in the same place. What do you mean? And he's like, no, I can hear it down here. And I was like, well, that's just because you're like, it's a cavity. So you can hear the heartbeat no matter where you listen.
Like echoes, hello?
But it stays in the same place. It doesn't move. He goes, okay, but if I put my ear here, I can hear it here. And he's like literally moving around my torso, pointing out all the places he can hear my heart. And I was like, okay, but you can feel it here. And I showed him like on himself, like where he can feel his heart. And so that was a really fun little conversation.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. And he's able to, communicate.
Yeah.
And his curiosity. That's fun.
So, and then, now he's like, cause there've been a lot of questions where I've been like, I don't know, let's Google it. So he's now starting to graduate from asking me the question to being like, can we Google this? And then we do, and it's fun. It's cute.
He's learning how to be resourceful.
I know. I love it.
I should get him introduced to ChatGPT.
No.
Be like, hey, Jameson.
Please do not.
This one will really get your mom.
Get that out of here.
That's awesome.
Gross.
Yeah. So that's fun.
Well, good times.
Yeah. What else you got going on, though?
Everything.
Yeah. Well, I know
we're
recording, even though this will come up later, but
So
rodeo's coming up here pretty quick for you
rodeo
girls.
is coming up. So we have literally 7 days until we have to be setting up for rodeo.
Okay. Setting up.
We have 2 days of setup.
Now, for people who aren't like from Tucson that are listening, maybe across the pond, Gav. He's gonna be like, what the hell? You guys celebrate rodeo? I'm like, we do, but nobody else does.
He's been with Scarlett long enough to know what rodeo is. It's like, okay, my family in California.
There you go.
So every single year, my mom would take my sister and I over rodeo break. We'd go to California and we'd visit my family in California.
Disneyland.
And I'd
That's when you go.
Yeah, I'd be with my cousins and I'd be like, oh, it's rodeo. They're like, well, you don't have school? And I was like, no, it's rodeo break. They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's rodeo break.
It's like a
and I was like, oh,
Tucson
you don't shut your
holiday.
You don't shut your entire city down for the Cowboys?
We do. No, not for the football team Cowboys, like the
literally
real
the Cowboys. Yeah,
like
the literal Cowboys.
Like rodeo, barrel racing.
School is out.
They have it is actually the longest running non-motorized parade.
Correct. Yes. And they shut it down. Like
I did it in high school.
If we don't get to the property early enough, we will not get into our booth until the parade is over.
Done.
Yeah.
I remember doing it. I was in marching band in high school. And so we would march through the parade.
Yeah. And I have to say, if you have not experienced it, you have to. Like, it is such a cool week. It's such a fun, energetic environment. It's really, really, really cool. And I had never been to the rodeo until I started doing this event with Scarlett when we merged our stores together, and I inherently got brought into it.
Yeah.
I'd never been because we'd always go out of town, but it was I was like, I have been missing out my entire life. Like, this is so much fun. It is really fun. Yeah. And then to you don't really get to watch it if you're working it because you're working, but
sure.
There'll be moments where I'll steal away and I'll go out and these guys are insane.
Yeah. No, this is like the pro circuit. Yeah. Like bull riders, ropers,
it's
stuff like that.
Absolutely insane. So, and it's a really fun, high energy week. It's exhausting. Our feet are blistered and our muscles feel like they're going to just disintegrate by the end of it. But it's worth every second because it's just so fun. So we have that coming up. Yeah. And then, but speaking of collaborations, I'm really excited because we have some friends from Sierra Vista that we are kind of giving them an opportunity to showcase their product in our booth. We get to carry some stuff that we've never carried before by carrying their stuff. So I'm really excited about that.
Timber Tote will be there. Rodeo
Timber Tote
kind of stuff.
will be there. And then Adele Artisan's going to be there for the first time. And so I just got to hang out with her for a little bit last night and kind of talk about it.
Oh, very cool.
This is her first year participating, and I'm really excited for her just as a fellow business owner.
She'll have her
and
own
a
booth?
friend. Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Like there's a difference between kind of like you guys kind of carrying some of their stuff and having your own spot.
So she's going to have her own booth, and it's her first time showing. So it's fun to like kind of be somebody that can like, you know, support her through that.
You mentor her a little bit, give her some advice.
And I just absolutely adore Alexa so much. So just as a person, I just kind of having just another person that, another like business owner that I genuinely adore and respect, kind of be in the same environment. Cause you know, Tipsy Picasso will be there and Forever Vibe. So Forever Tipsy will be there. They're usually like right across from us. Cortez, like, I don't know. It's just people that like, we really like and respect that
and is it
we get to be around.
Yeah. So is it the same like vendors, I guess? Yeah.
You get grandfathered in. But there's always new people too. So there's always something you've never seen before.
Sure.
Cause people, you know, get in eventually.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. Then I did get accepted into, I remember a couple episodes ago, I talked about applying for like a whole bunch of author events.
Yeah.
I did get accepted into one.
Yep.
So June 20th, I have an event in Ventura, California. So this is going to be my first out of state author signing event, which is like kind of a big deal for me.
Sure. Do you have enough books?
I will.
Okay. Because every time you go to one of these things, you sell out.
No, you know, okay.
Which tells me either you're charging too little or you don't have enough.
Festival of Books was an interesting experience because they told me a week before the event that I got in.
First off, you applied and they were like, no, they put you on the waiting list.
Yeah.
And then
literally 9 days before the event, they're like, hey, by the way, you're in. And I was like, I have 9 days. What do you mean?
I was not expecting that.
But so having enough books and enough product, because Jenny's going to meet me and she's going to go up there with me.
Perfect.
So she's going to outfit my booth out with some of her artwork.
Perfect.
So for anyone that doesn't know, Jenny Berghard, the artist we were talking about, our first collaboration with the purses.
Angel tattoo.
The Lonely Angel. She's my tattoo artist. And she is also my cover artist for my book.
Yeah.
So she's going to come.
Perfect.
The pressure comes from trying to get book 2 ready.
Wow. That is such a long process.
And it's the writing is long in itself, but then like the actual post stuff is so tedious.
Sure.
So trying to get that ready, if not ready in print and ready to debut by June 20th, then at least ready for pre-order.
Okay.
To the point where I'm comfortable accepting pre-orders.
And this is a sequel to the first one.
Yes. And it's been 2 years coming. Man, like a lot has happened. Literally. Yeah, it's smut. But there's just been a lot happening, both in my personal life where I had to pause, take a break, stop.
Yeah, you were ruining
because things just got really heavy.
The characters, right?
I was hurting the characters.
Yeah,
a little too
hurting
much.
them. Yeah,
I was hurting them. And I would read back and I'd be like, that's not totally necessary. I feel better emotionally. Now that I got that out of my system, I think I'm going to rewrite that.
That's an interesting therapy almost.
It is. It did help though. Well, it kept me sane.
Yeah.
So, but book 2
But now you feel good.
I am really excited about it. Okay. So I'm super excited about it. I'm super excited about the angle that I took, the characters I introduced, the research that I put into it. So I'm really excited to get that done and ready to debut. So that's happening.
Yeah.
And then we're getting ready for New York Fashion Week, which is like,
and we talked yesterday. Or was it today? You were talking about these
whiskeys.
I was going to ask you because I'd like to.
Yeah.
But I think I stole more of mine than.
That's heavy, so it's fine.
Perfect.
I'm like sweating over here. It's like
sweating.
Heavy. It's spicy.
The dark rye. I hadn't heard that one.
Yeah. It's spicy.
I know I don't know what I was saying.
I'm sorry. I distracted you.
Oh no, the time frames. You said like there's like in order to meet, because we're doing like we're raising money, right?
Yes.
And so part of it is the shirts. You can get these shirts, the limited edition ones. That's going to help. go directly towards getting us to New York
because
Fashion
it's
Week.
expensive. We have to travel.
Yeah,
and
there's expenses, right? And we're taking the whole team.
Yeah.
Great opportunity, but it comes with some costs. So we're really kind of doing some crowdsourcing, right? But one of the things is having that event at Del Bach, which is mind-blowing, I think, how much fun we're going to have at that. And what a great opportunity. But my point is that's going to happen we're doing it as a sneak preview. So these things need to be done a month before. So your time frame is now
well, not only do they need to be done a month before, but like I would like to have them done a significant amount of time sooner than that, mainly because producing a fashion show isn't just, calling a bunch of girls and having them walk down a runway. There's a lot that happens behind the scenes of producing a fashion show. And I want to be able to focus on that and create an event that people will genuinely feel excited to be at and have a lot of fun at.
Sure.
And I'm not going to be able to focus on that the way that I want to and produce it the way that I envision it. And I know that I'm not doing it on my own. I know that I have help in that area, between Ariel at Del Bach, between you, between Scarlett.
Yeah.
I know that between all of us, we will throw a really amazing event, but I want to be able to focus on that and enjoy that part of it too, without being distracted by stitching things right before they walk down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would like to feel prepared and done and confident in what we're sending down, just because,
real quick, you've used the word enjoy, like you want to enjoy the moment because this is such a big deal for you. So I think that is an interesting word choice, and that's something that we need to make sure that you don't not enjoy it because of pressure or something.
I mean, this comes back down to just really, truly knowing and being okay with who you are as a person when you're embarking on these really big projects like this. No matter what your industry, when you're taking on a really big project, truly understanding yourself and the way you work and the way you internalize things is really important. And I know for a fact I can get incredibly lost and stressed out and stuck in a project and then forget that there's experience to come out of it. And then it's over and it's gone, and then I don't ever get that back.
Gotcha.
And I've done that so many times and this is such a huge mountaintop, like selfishly for me personally, as a designer, as somebody who has studied this for almost 20 years, like this is such a huge mountaintop moment for me. And I just want to make sure that I am present and consciously experiencing every single moment that I want to cry thinking about right now. Like I want to make sure that this is something that I will look back on and literally never forget.
Yeah, you've got enough support around you.
Even in the moments that I want to pull my hair out and I want to cry and I want to scream because there's going to be those, especially from behind a sewing machine.
Oh no!
You were going to hear me cuss like crazy behind the sewing machine.
Well, we got to do a wooden corset or something like that.
We're making wooden corsets.
I don't know exactly what that even means, much less help you build it. So.
I don't know. I want to make sure. So I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself, but so I don't know. And then
more to come.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. And rodeo, book, fashion week. My child is turning 6. I have to plan a birthday party.
Yeah, you're helping me build stuff. So
yeah. There's a lot going on.
Well, you want to play our game?
Yeah, let's play our game.
Let's do that.
I forgot about the game.
Yeah, I know. We got fired up about Fashion Week.
I know. I'm so excited.
Well, hopefully too, James. We'll have him put up a little thing that talks about the event as well. Yeah. We'll throw that up on there as well. So if you want to know more about it, we'd love to see you guys there.
Yeah. There's more info on our website, timbertotepurse.com.
Yeah.
You can check that out. We'll put the flyer up.
So the game I thought we would do is called What'd You Say?
Yeah, what'd you say?
So we've got these sound deadening headphones. So we're going to put those things on. And then you and I have both come up with phrases that we're going to try and get the other person to say when they have noise canceling headphones on and listening to some blaring music or something like that. And we're going to try and figure out what we usually.
And now we've had a glass and a half of whiskey. So
I know, right?
This will be even more
fun. That's how the game is played. And I'm going to have you go ahead and go first. So
talking or listening? Okay.
I don't know. Which one? Well, what do you want to do?
I'll listen first.
What? What'd you say? There you go.
Okay.
All right. So let's see.
What are you going to play?
What do you want to hear? I was just going to put on whatever kind of jamming music.
Okay.
There. How about that? Is that Good. Can you hear me? Chelsea. Hey. Can you hear me?
Sweden is beating Italy.
She's into hockey right now, so that's the.
Okay.
All right.
I'm ready. Am I yelling?
Yeah. Yeah, you're yelling.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry.
All right. Oh, wait. I got to get my thing. So this is going to be funny because she can't hear what we're talking about right now. All right? You ready? All right. Tap that with a fuzzy hammer.
Stop that. What the fuck did you just say?
No, not even close. No. Are you ready? Tap that.
Tap that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tap that with a
fuzzy
hammer.
A fucking hammer.
Almost. With a fuzzy hammer.
A fugly hammer?
Fuzzy.
A fuzzy. Tap that with a fuzzy hammer.
Yeah. That's pretty good. There you go. All right.
Oh my God, it's so quiet in here.
You're like yelling. Oh, wait.
It's so quiet. Oh, it's really loud in your head.
All right.
Okay, you ready?
Okay. It's funny because you can't hear like how loud you're being.
Yeah, no, you can't. You're really loud. You're yelling.
What?
Okay, ready? Ready?
Oh,
Okay, a cup of coffee in the big time.
I'm coming off of the phone call.
No, a cup of coffee in the big time.
I'm coming off the.
Why are you wiggling your head so much? Okay. Okay. A cup.
I'm
A cup
a cop
of coffee.
at the office.
A cup of coffee.
I'm a cop.
A
Cup of
coffee
coffee.
in the big time.
Oh, the cup of coffee in the big time.
In the big time.
That's perfect.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
We'll do a couple more. These are
I'm
working good.
stressed. Okay.
I don't know if I don't think you're going to get this. All right, ready? I had to hobble to the shop to buy a novel.
What?
I had to hobble to the shop to buy a novel.
A couple?
No, I had.
I had
Yeah. To hobble
to hobble.
to the shop.
I had to hobble to the shop
Yeah. To buy a novel.
to buy.
Yeah.
Okay. I had to hobble to the shop to buy
A novel.
a
A novel. Novel.
a novel.
Yeah.
I had to hobble to the shop to buy a novel.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty good, right?
Okay. All right. Should I do one that I wrote or should I do one that I looked up?
Fallout Boy in the ear.
Yeah. He's got Fallout Boy in the ear. The way you yelled it. Okay.
Your lips don't move a lot when you're talking. I've noticed now. I never noticed before.
I'm a mumbler.
You're just like this.
Okay. When all else fails.
What do you call a vacuum?
When
When
all,
when are
you haven't even let me finish the phrase before you're already yelling at me.
Huh?
When all
What do you call
when
What do you call a waiter? No.
it's the yelling that's killing me.
Listen.
When
Wait.
when
What
when all
call
else
ass? No.
when all else
When calling
when
Dude, this music is throwing me off.
yeah when put on like Moonlight Sonata.
When a couple of
When all else fails, add lipstick.
What?
When all else.
When
All.
I haul.
When all.
When I haul a.
When all.
When the whole.
When all.
Hole.
All.
Haul.
All.
Holler.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I got that.
When all.
When are.
Else.
Jesse.
Else. Else.
Alex.
Else. Fails.
Alex.
When all else fails.
What? What's over there?
I can't do this. This is so frustrating.
This is hard. I don't. Uh-oh.
Should I change the phrase?
Did I change my face?
Yes.
Okay.
Should I change the phrase? Should I change the phrase?
I am so lost right now.
Okay.
When?
All right. When all.
When are.
All.
All of. When are all of the.
When all.
When are.
All.
All of.
When all else fails.
When all the. Am I even close?
No.
When? Is it even when?
Yes.
Okay. When? Go word by
All.
word. All.
Yes. Else.
Oh, well, now the music's else. When all else fails.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it?
When all else fails,
Add lipstick.
grab the headpiece.
Add.
Ask.
Add. Add.
Cross.
Add.
Axe.
Add.
Axe.
Add.
When all else fails,
When all else fails, add
ask.
lipstick.
When all else fails, ask.
Add
Siri?
lipstick.
Siri just picked up. On the phone. All right, here we go.
When all else
When all else fails,
add. Okay, there's minus equals add.
add
Lipstick.
lipstick.
Yeah.
When all else fails, add lipstick.
Oh my God, I'm like sweating right now. That was insane. Can we? I feel like I want that part like chopped up, like really obnoxious. Are we doing one more?
Can we do one more? I got one more that I want to do.
Okay.
It better not be that whore from skate country.
I got the second half. Wait, do the first half again.
You know it already.
Do the first half again.
It better not be that whore.
It better not be that whore from skate country. Hi, Morgan.
There we go. I'll turn this thing off.
That's so funny.
All right.
Wait, I got that so fast.
I knew you would.
Yeah.
You just had to get one of
No,
them.
it's like one of my favorite
I
phrases.
know. It's like the new one.
Yeah, that was like such a fun moment. That one and all that for Alvernon.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. I should use that one.
Yeah, all that for Alvernon. So if anything ever takes you a very long time to do and there's very little output from all the effort you've put in,
Oh, yeah.
that's when you say all that for Alvernon.
Yeah. And if
Yeah.
you're from Tucson, you know.
Yeah. If you're coming east from west.
Oh, just everywhere. This place is just a wreck.
Yeah.
I saw a guy once, he had a shirt that said, all it said was Grant and Alvernon.
When my grandma, okay, so my aunt moved here a few years ago from Ohio, and my grandma comes out every winter to spend time with us, and get away from the snow and stuff. And the first year that my aunt had moved out here, she and my grandma had to go to Walmart, and they were telling me that they went to the Walmart on Grant and Alvernon. And I said, "You went where?"
No.
They were like, "It's not that bad." I was like,
when did you go? It doesn't matter. Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah. Grant and Alvernon. And then
Marielle used to work at a behavioral health place right around there.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of
That'd
times,
been
yeah,
interesting.
and it's like an emergency kind of place. So people would come in there, emergency, but they don't like keep them. They don't do like outpatient, a lot of the stuff. So they kind of like get them stable and then they kind of let them loose,
Yeah.
So,
well, it's even crazier right now because they're doing all that construction.
oh, now it's terrible. Yeah. It's rough.
Good times. Yeah. Grand Avenue. And then when I was working at Victoria's Secret, there was a guy on the stock team who at the time was he was like trying to get into the police academy, and he'd done a couple ride-alongs, and we learned that the police call like the Dodge and like Alvernon area, they call it like the black hole or something, because once you go in for a call, you're not coming out.
Yeah.
For hours.
Yeah.
So, good times.
But yeah,
it's fine.
Needless.
Listen, it's Tucson. We love every piece of it.
Amen. Right. Love it.
Every piece has some kind of character that distinguishes it.
What'd you think of the dark rye from Peru?
It was spicy.
It was
spicy. Really spicy.
Yeah, totally.
I wasn't expecting it to be quite that spicy, but I did like it. I think that's one that I would prefer an ice cube in. There's sometimes when I don't necessarily want the ice cube, but I think that was one that I would appreciate an ice
black
cube
whiskey
in.
is what it's called.
That one was good though. The Japanese one was yummy.
Whiskey is just spicy in general.
It can be,
but then I think some of the stuff that comes from India too, I think is spicy, because you talked about some of that stuff's imported in.
Like not all of it though. Like I don't think Del Bach is super spicy. Like I find Del Bach to be a little more on like the dry side almost.
Yeah. But ryes just in general are.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Listen.
As we're wrapping the sucker up.
Help us get to Fashion Week and buy a shirt or a ticket to our fashion show at Whiskey Del Bach.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I think they're super cool. You got two different ones. So there's kind of the Skyline version.
Yeah. That's a little more neutral.
Yeah.
This one's a little more feminine with the fashion sketches on there. It says "Meet Me in New York."
Yeah.
Which is a play on "Meet Me in Montauk."
I think it's great. I think it's just a great start to the Fashion Week journey. I think it's something that maybe this is going to be your baby, but I'm trying to have the community that surrounds us experience it as well.
Yeah.
So the fact that they get these limited shirts or the Timber Totes, the event at Del Bach, everyone's going to get a chance to come along for the ride.
Yeah, and throughout the process, like I am like, if you follow our socials or even my personal socials, like I'll do it on TikTok and I'll probably do it on the Timber Tote Instagram, but like when I'm sewing and when I'm actually draping the clothing and all that kind of stuff, like I want to do that live.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm not gonna do all of it live because I get a little crazy, but parts
of
it I would really like to do live and kind of let people see what that looks like behind the scenes in the process. So I'm excited. Awesome. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Looking forward to it. So.
And I have an excuse to go to LA again. So. Anyway, it's the Olympics. The Olympics will be over by the time this airs. Yeah. So it's the Olympics. So men's hockey started today, and go USA. I'm a little torn because a lot of my favorite players are playing for Canada right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the hard part about hockey is that there's a lot of Canadians, a lot of other countries that play.
Yeah.
And there's a couple United States hockey.
I really do not like, and they're playing on USA right now. And
same thing with like the NBA too now. They're getting a lot of like people from other countries now, so it's starting to make it so USA is not so dominant.
Yeah, yeah. Like my team's goalie is playing for Canada. Oh. But like my favorite goalie in the league is playing for USA.
Oh, very good.
So you know what? I just hope both teams have fun.
Yeah. They're looking to go and whoop ass.
Yeah,
so they bring home the gold.
The USA Women's League is killing it. So we're on a good run for that. So anyway.
NYFW, it'll be the end of March. So we'll see.
We'll see where we're at.
Solid year. So Final Four is that's the epsilon.
Go sports ball.
Sports. All right.
Okay.
Cool. Well, that does it for this episode. Obviously, if you guys subscribe, that always helps the channel grow. If you can hit that like button, that does tell us a little bit that you actually like the content that we're also making here. And then if you can make some comments too, maybe something else that you want to hear, you can go to zerodaysense.com or to the Timber Tote Purse website. If you go on the 0 Day Sense little tab and scroll to the bottom, you can actually write something about your own self. So we'd love to hear about your own 0 Day Sense story. Yeah. But stay tuned into our next podcast where we do 0 Day Sense. We had to talk to an attorney.
Yikes.
So we're going to have some fun with that one as well.
Not.
Or not. Yeah. But you can also follow us on the Instagram as well. And I guess that's it. So we're signing off, but this is 0 Day Sense, pretending to be professionals, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.